life, style, records. Nacho.
This is more than just rap, it's a lifestyle. Got me trapping, making money on my PayPal. Keep the 9 on me, nigga, like it's K-Cow. I took the whole pill, boy, I ain't coming down. I got some pills and some pounds, send them out of town. She said the pussy wet, so I'm tryna drown. Now I don't listen to nobody, got my own sound. I'm the ringleader, boy, you a fucking clown. Now if it ever go down, yeah, I'm down for it. Yeah, I'm down for the game, nigga, download it. Thug poet, make my bitches roll it, name it, probably sold it. 100,000 on my neck, I froze it. In the trap, I'm closing. Flow harder than the SATs, grew up banging RGB. Niggas throwing shade, I just chill up under money tree. Niggas from the hood, now they wanna see us overseas. Young black man, about to build his own company. Poet. Yeah. Lifestyle. Records, nigga. Yeah. Get 'em. Sex, money, drugs, power, respect, it's a lifestyle. Ain't nothing like you rap niggas live what we be talking about. Been at it for a while. Tell the nigga check my seed file. Whole squad getting money by the pound. They don't want no smoke, I keep the army on speed now. Never leave no witnesses, so there'll never be a trial. 100 round clip, that's a flagrant, I do your foul. Pull up on your squad, cock, ain't squeal. All bitches on my dick, I swear. But there before the deal. She don't do gymnastics for the squad, I bet she call. Pop that pussy like a pill. Pop that pussy for the real. Off this rap, we making racks. Now it's time to get the meals. Niggas said we wouldn't be shit, they like cause we is the shit. Yeah, cause they striking that we bury bombs with the hits. See your wifey backstage, she wanted me to sign a tip. She said she thirsty, I ain't selfish, so I let her drink the kiss. Life is good, life is great, they doing that. That's why they hate after this. They say I'm the best, look at my watch, told them they late. It's no delay, why BMF, I be your favorite rapper. Surrogate. On these beats I urinate, I defecate, ejaculate. Predator, provoke up like what I'm gonna eat today. Your rappers pile them on the plate. Get in the booth and levitate. You niggas fake, you featherweight. We heavyweight, we dominate. Flow heaven sitting, season like grandma's marinade.
What's up with it, chat? I wasn't even gonna do a show today, right? Like I said, I'm mainly on Patreon, but I felt guilty because some people sent me some donations and I didn't give a shout out to them yesterday. So I felt kind of guilty, so I had to throw a show together for them. Right? I had to throw the show together. So special shout out to Samantha Roberts, payment because Patreon keeps declining my payment. Oh man, come on Patreon, let her go through PayPal. I mean, Robert, was that Winnegar, good looking out, Robert Winnegar. This show is for you. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to call you out yesterday. You donated during the show, and I didn't say your name, so this show is for you. Also, this show is for Dark Skin King. You sent a shout out to when I was doing the show yesterday. You sent me a donation. I forgot to give you a shout out, so this show is for you, right? Also, Chase Bowie. I forgot to give you a shout out yesterday, brother. And today, this shout out and this show is for you. Merry Christmas to you too, brother. Right? Also, Tom joined my Patreon. Tom on the Patreon, right? Tom just went to his quarter tripping. Also, Virginia Garcia just joined my Patreon. Thank you. With Big Mike at his side, I feel badly for the two daughters with those two parents. I probably released that video today on my Rumble today. I think people like that video on my Patreon, right? Roger Blast Happy. Good looking out on donating. Check out Sarah Boone boyfriend. Oh, I gotta check that out. Check out Sarah Boone boyfriend. Love all the videos. Oh, I got another shout out for Mrs. Garcia, right? So I done a quick show for y'all, right? This is gonna be a game show. So y'all are gonna be part of the game show. I also got video coming out. I got the Zelensky video coming out on Patreon probably later on tomorrow, right? Because since I'm releasing a video on what's it called today, I forgot to push play. Play. Boom. There we go. Now, right, we finna get into the game show, right? I want you to tell me, is this true or false These are true stories or false stories, right? This is true or false. News of the week. Somebody went into Goodwill and left a head in the donation thing, right? Is it true or false? Did somebody leave a head in the donation bin, right? Like somebody was going through the shirts and the tennis shoes, and somebody's like, "Oh, here go a head. It ain't got nobody." Huh? True or false? Before we watch the story, did somebody find a head in Goodwill? They found something, but I don't know if it was a head or not, right? So put it in the chat. Do you believe it was a head or not? Right? Probably true. David said it was true. What's up, David? Toy Mafia, Miss Coco. David said it's probably true. We got anybody else saying it's probably true that they found a head inside of Goodwill, right? You know how people donate stuff, they donate shirts, stuff they don't use no more. Like, oh, I don't need my wife's head no more. Miss Coco said true, right? Oh, the Independent said false. We got it. We got a false up in here. We got true. We got two truths and the false. Did they find a head? This is Tacoma. So if you're in Tacoma, you probably know about this story. If they found a head in a donation bin or not. Do anybody else? We got two truths and a false. Anybody else want to put a wager on this before we roll this video? Huh? Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. Do anybody else want to raise it? Right? We got. So somebody gonna get a point, right? If you join in late, you ain't gonna get no damn point. It's only a couple of points given, right? So somebody finna take the lead right now, right? It's either gonna be 2 points for one person, or it's gonna be 1 point for one person, right? For the Independent, he said false, right? Anybody else going with false or true before we roll this video? All right? We got another true up in there. We got 3 truths. We got 3 truths that they found a head inside of the Goodwill. Along with the Jordans and the sneakers and the leather belts and the pants. Everybody know they bought something from Goodwill up in here. You know what I'm saying? I bought a couple of blazers from Goodwill. I ain't even gonna lie. I like, oh, this I got Goodwill happy one time. I got Goodwill addicted one time. I was going in. Oh, somebody just came in, right? Look, we having a game show, right? Is it true or false? They found a head inside the Goodwill, right? We having true. We got 3 truths and we got 1 false. You don't know if I'm lying or you don't know if I'm telling the truth. Some of these stories I'm be lying. Some of these stories I'm be telling the truth, right? But did they find a head with nobody attached, right? And if it was a female head, like or a dude head, like I want to donate my wife's head. Oh, somebody sent me. Oh, who's that? DP. Hey, if you send me a Patreon, that it goes straight to my phone. So every time somebody send me a Patreon message, it goes straight to my phone like a damn text message, right? DP, what's DP say? DP say, what DP? He leave a message. Oh, DP just we can't just subscribe. Good looking out, DP. If you're with me, DP with me. He just subscribe to the Patreon. Good looking out, DP. Right? Oh, we got another true. Right, man. I go to Goodwill. I got Armani suit and shoes. Tommy Bahama's milk shirts. It's the bomb. It is the bomb. Especially if you go to the right Goodwill. You know what I'm saying? You go to the rich people. You don't go to the nigga Goodwill. You don't go to the black Goodwill in the hood unless they get a donated something from somebody good. You go to the good. You go to the good white folks Goodwill, right? When I used to go to the Goodwill, I used to go to far out. You know what I'm saying? I know they were gonna have something niggas ain't got in the hood. I'm like, oh, this look good right here. He said he bought him a Armani suit. $10 for the Armani suit. Give it here. All right, let's get in here. Let's get it. All right, let's roll this tape, right? We got 3, couple of truths, and we got 1 false. Let's roll it, right? Let's roll it. Let's roll it.
Lindsay, that grenade turned out to be an inert device, meaning it was not live. Now, the item looked awfully realistic, and authorities didn't take any chances. This all happened at the Goodwill.
They sent a grenade. Y'all was wrong. The Independent got a point. It was a grenade they sent in that summer bitch. That was probably my grandmother too, to tell you the truth. She would do some shit like that on but they done it recently. She would have done some shit like that on April Fool's Day, right? You know, she would have done that shit on 4th of July. She's gonna send no grenade right during Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So it was a grenade. It wasn't a head. They found a grenade. So a couple of people got that wrong up in here. Ding, 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 ding. You are wrong about the head, right? You don't know if I'm lying or not. I could be a good liar. I could be a funny liar. You don't know what the hell kind of lie I'm going to tell. It was a grenade. Independent got it right. He must live in Tacoma, Washington.
Located off of 38th Street and Cedar, the store was evacuated. It has since reopened. I've seen customers coming in and out. I did talk with a spokesperson with the Tacoma Police Department. She says just after 9:30 this morning, they got a 911 call stating employees found a hand grenade in the donated items bin. The
A hand grenade. I wish it was a head, my baby mama's head. Like, huh? Donate the monkey's head. I want to donate the monkey's head.
store was quickly evacuated. No other stores here in this plaza were impacted or went into lockdown. A member of the explosive ordnance disposal team did come out and secured the building and determined that it was an inert device. Now, police are taking this time to remind people to be aware of what they donate.
Yeah, especially don't donate no damn grenade. No, I don't care if it's live, disabled, whatever it is. Do not, do not, do not donate no live grenade. Okay, now we got a chance to come back, Miss Coco. You got a chance to come on back, right? Now this next story right here, right now, in Boulder, Colorado, they shut down the library. Right, they shut the library down. You know what? This library got to shut the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? This can't go on no more. Whatever happened up in here is too lethal. It's too dangerous, right? We can't have it going on up in here, right? We got to shut it down before we go to jail. We get arrested. We get shot. You know what I'm saying? We get stabbed, whatever it may be, right? We got to shut it down, right? What? And did they shut down the library in Boulder, Colorado for? Did they shut it down for high levels of downloaded underground underage porn, right? Was it high levels of methamphetamine, right? Was it high levels of stealing library books, right? Or was it high levels of roaches and rats? Huh? What? It was the roaches and rats stealing methamphetamine or porn downloads. What did this library in Boulder, Colorado shut down for? If you in Boulder, Colorado, you probably know about this story. You know, you probably like, oh, that's the library I used to go to, right? And I can't go there no more because it's dangerous, right? It's dangerous. What did they shut the library down for? Did they download porn? Like, ooh, all the freaks come up in here because it's free download porn. They don't really say nothing up in here. We can get away with all kind of porn up in here, right? Was the high level of meth, like the crackheads go in the bathroom in the library and smoke meth and stuff, but it's like they reading books and shit, but they getting high on meth, right? Was it stealing problem? Like, oh, people were stealing books. Like, oh, I'm finna get educated. I'm finna steal these books and I'm finna sell them online to the black market, right? These will go good on the black market because people don't have books no more, so they'll be antique. I'm finna steal all these books, right? Or was it a high roach problem? It ain't no food up in here. How in the hell is roaches and rats up in here? We got to get up out of here. There's roaches and rats up in here. Inside the book, I open the book and there's a big ass rat jumped out. Okay, we got meth, we got rats, we got rats, we got what the hell is CP? We got meth mostly. We got meth. We got 3 meths up in here, right? And for the library, we got 3 meths. Anybody else want to go on what they got up here? Well, let me put this on full screen. Let me put this on full screen right quick. Let me put this on full screen so you can see the whole damn thing. Do anybody got something to say besides meth? Right? Is it roaches? All right. Okay, we got 3 meths. Nathan Johnson, Miss Coco, right? Underrated, right? The Independent said rats. So Independent, if you lose right here, they tied with you. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Coco done came up to 1 and you stuck at 1, right? Then admitted to 1, but 3 is probably happening. Say probably all above. Right, let's get into the story. Let's get into the story and see who right.
City closed the main library early today. That after tests found high levels of methamphetamine in air ducts in the library's restrooms. The city says the testing was ordered due to an increase in individuals reported smoking meth in the bathrooms over the last month.
Man, that had to be high levels of methamphetamine, right? If they not even smoking in the bathroom and it's still meth in the damn vents, right? They got meth like kids in the library trying to read, and they're trying to get cool off the AC, and it's meth coming out the damn vents. Boy, they had to shut that son of a bitch down, right? They had to, like, you know what? It is too much meth going up here. Like, I come to read. Where you want to read at? In the bathroom? Like, why every crackhead going up here using the bathroom for 30, 40 minutes? The McDonald's closed down? Is the McDonald's closed down? That's what I want to know.
It's unclear how long the library will be closed. We do know the city is doing more testing that includes swabbing surfaces inside and outside the restrooms for the presence of that drug.
Ha! For the presence of that drug. Why don't you just hire a security guard for the presence of the drug? Have a crack alert, a smoke detector in the damn bathroom. Somebody lights something to smoke it, right? The fire alarm go off. Where the hell? Ain't nobody supposed to be smoking in no damn library anyway, right? It's supposed to be a fire detector. What the hell is somebody smoking for that damn long, for? It goes in a vent and all that old shit in the surroundings, but it don't set off no fire alert, a fire detector. Ain't that a bitch, right? Now, right? This next is a true or false. This chicken place right here, right? This Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? In a nigga neighborhood near you, right? This Kentucky Fried Chicken was closed down because somebody shot somebody over some corn, right? Is it true or false? Somebody shot somebody over the corn, like, hold on, you got my chicken, right? You got my biscuits, you got my gravy, but nigga, you ain't got my corn? Hold on, you ain't got so you ain't got no corn up in there. No corn on the cob, huh? No cream of corn. No corn. I mean, ain't nobody even got no corns on their feet up in there. You know what? I got it right. Is it true or false? Somebody shot, I can see somebody shot somebody with some chicken, like, you know what? You ain't got no chicken? Right? We'll go to war. Black people go to war over some chicken, right? Let them say Russia is a problem, that it's a chicken shortage and ain't no more chickens coming over here. Watch how many black people join up for the army the next week. Huh? They're gonna fight for free. You mean Vladimir Putin got a hold on the chicken? Oh, sign me up. Huh? Sign me up. Right? Is it true? We got Miss Coco say true. She going with a gut feeling, right? Miss Coco say it's true, right? Who else says true? Sign me up, Miss Coco. Look, if they say Putin like it was high on gas, if Joe Biden come out there and say, look, America, the price of chicken is going up because of Putin. It's a chicken shortage because of Putin. Popeye's chicken and Kentucky Fried Chicken ain't got no more breasts because of Putin. Wings stop selling wings because of Putin. Sign me up. Where the paper at, Joe? Where the paper at, Joe? Give me the paper to sign me up. I'm going over there personally. Huh? I don't need no okay from Vladimir Zelensky, right? Damn the gas, right? Damn all the fruit in the wheat. Did you say chicken? Oh, you know what? Hey, you know what? That nigga fucking with chicken. Vladimir Putin fucking with chicken. Come on, round up. Round up. Right? Okay, we're going with true. It's true. They said it. They shot him over the chicken. Who said true? Okay, Underrated said false, right? Sherry K said true, right? Okay, we got a couple of truths, right? Miss Coco said true. Over corn. Let's see this. Shoot a nigga over corn. Let's see.
Great over a lot of things. Tonight, St. Louis police are looking for a man who lost it over a KFC running out of corn.
The man got so mad, he shot an employee. This all played out at the KFC that's on Del Mar near Kings Highway. That is in the Central West End. And
shot a nigga over corn. That corn had to be good. They must have some special corn at that KFC. Like, that corn must have had crack in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what y'all really selling the corn. You mean you ain't got no corn? I know what they do in the corn. You can't tell me y'all running out of corn. That is a damn lie. You got the corn. You know what? Give me my order. Baka, 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 baka. ain't got no corn. Baka, baka. I can see the chicken. I can see the chicken. I would get mad over some chicken. Right? Look. It's a chicken place, right? It's a chicken place down the street from me, right? And I ordered the Uber Eats, right? And I was high on some weed, right? And I ordered some kind of chicken sandwich, right? I ordered with chicken and cheese and a potato in the motherfucker and so, like 3 different type of dressings and all kind of stuff, right? I don't know what kind of chicken sandwich I ordered, but ranch dressing, Hollywood dressing, this kind of dressing, sour cream, mustard, hot relish, all that, right? So the dude come knock on my door, the Uber driver come knock on my door, right? And half of my burgers eaten, right? He ate half my burger, half my burger is gone, right? And I looked at him, right? I looked at my burger, I looked at him, I looked him dead in his eye. I said, nigga, where in the hell you get that weed from? Huh? Hey man, come and pick me up when you get off after work and take me to that dispensary. I need to know where you get that weed from. That nigga was high as hell. I said, nigga, you is high as a motherfucker. I thought the weed I had was the bum, but nigga, you is high. Take me to your spot. When you get off work, call me, nigga. We can go half on the 8th or something, right? You is high as a bitch. I need to get that high, huh? But it's KFC.
As our Shoshana Stahl reports, the violence has people annoyed and concerned.
I think everyone's feeling on edge these days. Yeah, sometimes just tips people over.
And St. Louis police say things violently tipped Monday evening when a man in the drive-thru at this KFC unleashed. He was told they were out of corn. Police say the man made threats on the speaker, then drove up and showed employees a gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna make threats on the speaker, and I'm gonna show you motherfuckers I'm for real. Keep playing with my corn. Keep playing with my corn. Play my corn if you want to.
An employee went inside and was shot by the angry customer, who took off. Kelly Pound and Renee Brando used the bus stop across from the KFC daily to get to...
It look like they use the KFC too. They don't use the bus stop. They use the KFC too. Stop lying. They're like, we just use the bus stop. Yeah, after you ate at KFC. Stop lying. You eat at KFC and catch the bus home. Huh? We catch the bus across the street from KFC. Yeah, right.
To their home just a few blocks away.
They're just there to get a paycheck. They're not even running the business. You know, it's not on them what happens. They're just trying to get through their day, and then someone decides to take an issue with it and threaten them.
Lindsay Fafoglia lives and works.
I bet she know him by name. I bet she know who person got shot and everything. I don't send a thank you, a get well card soon to Chrissy's in the hospital that was fucked up. She know him by name. They probably call her with the special. Like, ooh, guess what special we got? We got the 3-piece and it dropped to $3.99. Come on through. They got her on speed dial.
In the Central West End. The KFC shooting is shocking to her.
When is like enough with all of the crime and violence?
What do you mean what is enough? Didn't you hear what happened? They didn't have no corn. What do you mean all the violence is gonna stop when they start having the corn? The corn going to Famous Bowl. Huh? That was one of the main ingredients. What do you mean all the violence? When they gonna stop having? When they gonna stop running out of corn? That's the question you should be asking. They had corn, this shit wouldn't happen. You hollering about all the violence and shit like this when Kentucky Fried Chicken ain't got the main ingredients for the damn Famous Bowl for $5. Come on, what you gonna replace the corn with? Cornbread? Come on, she hollering all the violence. We ain't worried about the violence, we worried about the corn. The hell wrong with her?
Leah moved to the Central West End a few years ago because it's a safe area. Now she says she sees red flags.
It just seems like every year more things are happening.
Well, more corn ain't happening. You ain't starting to see more corn. Huh? See more corn, it's gonna be less violence. More corn, less violence. You ain't supposed to, come on. How the hell am I supposed to eat a Famous Bowl without the corn? Have you ever thought about that, Lindsay? Call you Karen, if that's legal.
And like I said, it's really, for me, the whole city, I want to be as safe as possible, but of course anyone wants their neighborhood to be safe.
But every neighborhood want corn too, Lindsay. Every Kentucky Fried Chicken need corn, right? That's like handing a nigga a piece of chicken without it being seasoned. Who hands a nigga a piece of unseasoned chicken? Put some seasoning sauce and salt, black pepper. I don't mustard something. Who takes the chicken out the pack, dip it in the powder, and put it in the damn pan? Nobody. You can't have no damn. Come on, you missing the main ingredients. Can't have no corn, a super famous bowl without no damn corn. Like having it without the mashed potatoes, you're gonna fit it with rice. Come on, more corn in the neighborhood, less gun violence.
SLMPD is still looking for the KFC shooter, but the description given by police is not very good.
It's not very good. I can describe the nigga right now. He was black. He was wearing a wave cap, possibly dreadlocks, right? He had a little goatee, a white t-shirt, and some jeans, and possibly some Jordans. Look, 9 times out of 10, I describe the nigga to the T, right? With or without dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? But he had on the wave cap. That's why it says hard description. Why is it hard? Because when white people, they can't describe a nigga with a wave cap. Like, I don't know his due, like, you know, because they start with the hair, right? And then they go down. Right? He had braided hair, he had curly hair, his hair was bald, you know? So we put the wave cap and throw the description of white people off. I can't describe him now. I'm fucked up. He had the wave cap on, so it's hard to describe him.
And they're not saying if there's surveillance.
Because he's black. Because he's black. That's why. Is this the nigga right here? No. Right? Now, this next dude right here, or person right here, or whatever it may be right here, right, is an imposter. What type of imposter this person may be, right? You ask. Right? He's an imposter. Is he a policeman that's a porn star? Is he a transgender woman? Is he wanted for having sex in his ambulance? Or did he escape from prison in his jail suit and put it on Snapchat? Right? Which one is it, right? Did he is he a porn star named Rick James or Dick Rick or some shit like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Long Dick Guard or some shit like that. Or in a porn star, like arresting people on Monday and fucking females on Tuesday, right? Is he that, right? Is he a transgender woman, right? Just like, you know, just trying to get people on social media to think he really a man and stuff like, yeah, I'm really a sexy ass man, right? Look at my body. Look at my body. Which one of you females want some of this? Huh? Which one of you female want some of this? Huh? Is he wondering for having sex in the ambulance? Like, you know what? She's unconscious, but she ain't that unconscious. No means yes. Or maybe. Or if she don't answer, you know what I'm saying? That means she didn't turn it down. You know what? She too damn thick to be passed out drunk like this. Right? In California, drunk, it don't matter. Right? But whatever state in Atlanta, wherever he's from, it did matter. Right? Or did he escape from prison, right? Escape from prison, like, you know what? If all my homies ain't saw me in a minute, I'm gonna take this Snapchat picture, like, bitch, I'm back. Hold on, bitches, I'm back. Turn up, bitch. Turn up, bitch. Turn up, bitch. Turn up. Which one is it? Is it a porno cop, transgender woman, one of having sex in ambulance, or did he escape from prison and he took that shit on jail suit, right? Jerome Rome. Jerome Rome in the house, right? Jerome Rome. That used to be my favorite show when I was younger. Huh, you young funk? Huh, boy? Whoa, 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 whoa. Jerome in the house. Watch your mouth. Jerome in the house. I say Jerome in the house. I say Jerome in the house. I say Jerome in the house. Watch your mouth. They must call you butter. They got my gold toothes. That's my shit. Oh, which one is it? Is it? You gotta vote. We gotta hold a vote. Is he a police porn star, a transgender woman, right? Did he have sex in ambulance, or is he a prison nigga escape from prison? What did Pookie do? Coco? What did Pookie do? Stolen valor. Somebody say he's stolen valor is not one of them. Stolen valor. You say one, S4 say he's a porn star police officer named Jerome. Named Jerome in the house. What Jerome gonna do? Who gonna vote? Who you gonna vote for? Who you gonna vote for? Is you gonna vote for police porn star? Is you gonna vote for transgender woman? Is you gonna vote for having sex in the evidence? Or are you gonna vote for escape from prison? Which one you gonna vote for? I guess only one person voting on this one, because I don't see no damn votes. Is only one person voting? Or is the only one person? Is S4 the only person voting on this? Saying he's a porn star. Ambulance. Somebody said he has sex in the ambulance. Ms. Coco said there's sex in the ambulance. Somebody said there's a transgender woman having sex in the ambulance. We got two having sex in the ambulance. And you know, black people don't say ambulance. That's too damn long. We say ambulance. He got hit and he is in the ambulance. It's the ambulance, ma'am. What the fuck is an ambulance? It's an ambulance. He got hit. And the ambulance came and picked him up. Somebody called the ambulance. Black people got the ambulance. Somebody hurry, quick, call the ambulance. Somebody said all the above. He can't be doing porn star. He can't be a transgender porn star that has sex in his ambulance, right? After he escaped from prison. You can't be all of them, right? Let's go with it. Let's see what he is. Let's see what he is.
So we can tell you our sources have confirmed his officer Chris Loggins, graphic porn he had been uploading to a public lot going on here. So we can tell you our sources have confirmed it is Officer Chris Loggins in extremely graphic porn videos he had been uploading to a public Twitter page. Sources say while he was on home duty, he had also been traveling to and from Las Vegas to make some of these videos. Now we know there is an investigation underway, and though we have blurred sensitive content, we do want to warn you, it is graphic content.
Graphic, hell yeah, he was beating up niggas on Friday and beating up pussy on Tuesday. Hell yeah, it was a mess.
Chris Loggins, a current Phoenix officer who sources confirm posted videos probe. Multiple sources came to Arizona's family. While Goggins was supposed to be working from home, he was actually traveling to and from Vegas, producing, starring, and then posting many pornographic videos to a public Twitter page.
I ain't gay for no shit like that, but damn, like, is that supposed to be a trick or something? Like, come on, man, you can't be that damn. Come on, man, you can't be posting nothing like that on no social media, man. That motherfucker down to your kneecaps. Come on, man, that got to be a photo op or some shit. Come on, if that was the case, what the fuck you ever was a cop for anyway? You got something that you got two Billy Clubs. You can't be come on, man. You got you got with that thing right there, you can't even see the woman. Like what you go? Oh my God. What the fuck? If I had half of that, I'd be the man. Like what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Like is it oh my I didn't know what was happening. I was like, I just downloaded this shit. I just downloaded this shit. I see that coming. Right? I'm looking over there, I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, man, let me turn this shit.
Under the
the name Rico Blaze.
Rico
Phoenix
Blaze.
police tell
You can't. Hell yeah, they're gonna bust your ass. Like that's the officer. Like I knew that wasn't no Billy Club. I knew that wasn't no Billy Club that was rubbing up on me. Oh my god. Is that a Billy Club in your pants? Or are you just happy to arrest me? Like what the fuck? Like you can't be, what porn, what porn do this nigga playing? Animal porn? Like what the fuck? Is this bestiality? Like I don't know what the fuck is wrong. Kind of porn, what kind of porn did they allow this nigga in? There gotta be some type of limit. Like you know what? You are about like you are a couple inches past the limit on me. Like this is not that type of porn. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is not that type of porn, bro. We don't have insurance like that. Like what the, these bitches got Medicare. This bitch got Obamacare. This is like you pull that motherfucker out. You pull that motherfucker out, right? And motherfucker gonna say, you know what? My porn career is over. I quit right here on the spot, right? It was a white couple, right? And they were down on their money, right? So the man convinced the woman to start prostituting, right? So they went out there, you know what I'm saying? And you know, she was on the corner, then the car pulled up, right? And he like, how much for some pussy? And she didn't know the price. So she ran back to her husband. She's like, baby, the dude, you know what I'm saying? He wanna, you know, know how much for some pussy, right? And I don't know what to tell him. Like, say $100. Say $100. So she run back to the car, say $100. He like, that's too much. He like, how much for some head? So, right? So she ran back to her husband. It's like, honey, I didn't know. He said, you want $100 too much. He said, how much for some pussy? They tell him $50. So she ran back to the car, right? And she said, okay, so head $50. Like, that's too much, right? He like, damn. He pulled out his dick and said, well, how much for a hand job? He pulled out his dick, and his dick like hit when he pulled out his dick. You know what I'm saying? The dick touched the top of the dashboard. You know what I'm saying? Bam! Like she looked at the dick and ran back to her husband. She's like, husband, baby, loan me $20. Loan me $20 right now. I'll give it back to you when I make some more money. But right now, loan me $20. Loan me 20. It's 20. It's 100 for some pussy, 50 for head, but it's 20 to jack him off. Loan me $20. I'll be right back with it. Oh my God. And that paying herself though, like when she like she come back with 40, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Jesus, let me get into this, right? Damn porn star actor. Damn it, like why look, don't they do a some kind of cavity check before you hop in the academy? like we don't have no suit to fit you, brother. like we don't none of the police officers seen to fit you, brother. Like I don't know where you gonna put the thing at. Like come on, brother. Come on, man.
telling us in a statement Monday, we can confirm there is an open internal investigation underway involving Officer Goggins. Officer Goggins was on home assignment prior to the start of the investigation.
Wait. What are you on investigation for? Right? Is that thing real? Investigate is that thing real, right? If that's real, investigate him for some kind of assault or something if the shit is on video. Arrest him for assault. I don't know if they're investing in for the police, but no, the investing is that thing real. The investigators asked for an assault. Talk to the people that was on the phone with them, right? That probably didn't know. It was too late. And they had to pay the rent, right? See how they doing right now. See if they get any kind of medical need or anything like that. They need to get they backbone realigned or something like. Reach out to the victims. What the hell they doing an investigation for? Okay, done for them. It's all that's it's done with. What more do you need to investigate? Them poor little girls who didn't know no better. So I'm just gonna stick the tip in. Oh my God! Why you do that Why you do that to them girls, man? Why you do that to them girls?
Investigation for and non-disciplinary reasons. Their public information officer says home they would not go into what the investigation is about.
Oh, he was calling them once a day, right? He was calling them hoes once a day. But I ain't got to go to work again. How you gonna be a police working from the house? But I ain't got to go to work again, right? Come on, we're finna shoot another one, right? Long Billy Club Part 3. Take like he said, we don't know what they're investigating, bitch. We know what they're investigating. If them little girls are right, like I know they ain't little girl, but compared to whatever he got in that motherfucker, everybody's a little girl. God damn it! Reach out to the victims.
Or why he was on home assignment.
What? Don't go in that house. Don't go in that house. Don't do that. Don't go in that house. Long John. It ain't nothing but dick in that house. Don't go in that house. He come out some boxers. It's over with.
We went to an address for Goggins given to us by an inside source, but nobody answered the door.
Who wasn't the victims? I know where the long dick niggas stay at. 5353 Johnson Street.
So we tried by phone, which also is registered to the Goggins family in a database.
You taking that dick down bad. You knocking on doors. You want to see the truth? You want to see the truth? Bring your ass over here on Tuesday. I'm off duty. You want to keep knocking on doors and going through my social media? You want to see the truth? Yeah, that's me on the video.
Search.
He probably asked the phone there like it bleeped it out like long dick Rick. May I help you? Do you want some of this 21? Like, beep, we can't play that.
Hi, is this Christian Goggins? A man answered the phone, and instead of answering my question, he asked who I was and how I got there.
And do you want some dick? I can do it about an hour, I can do it by the inch. Like, which one do you want? By the foot or by the inch? Like, which one you want? Like, I can just put the tip in. Like this nigga right here.
I identified myself and told him I had questions about an internal investigation at Phoenix PD, to which he replied he was not Christian Goggins. Shortly after that phone call, the Rico Blaze Twitter page settings were changed to private, saying the tweets are now protected.
Hell yeah, they protected. They protected, all right. Rico Blaze, like the third leg, right? Okay. Now look at these hoes. Look at these hoes right here, right? Now they want you to pay for something. I don't know what city they from or nothing like that, but they want they from Fort Lauderdale or some shit like that. But what do they want people to pay for? The taxpayers to pay for, right? Do they want the taxpayers to pay for lubrication, right? Do they want to pay for dungeons, right? Do they want to pay for wild animals, right? Or do they want to pay for sex toys, right? What do they want the taxpayers to pay for? Because you know the new millennials like y'all have to pay for whatever fuck we want, and we think this should be free, right? Because this is part of our job, you know what I'm saying? And we need more lubrication. We need more lube for our patients, you know what I'm saying, to stick up them gerbils and them things and them cucumbers up their butthole, right? We need that, right? Or if they're saying we need a dungeon so we can have a little creepy little place that we can dominate people in, right? We can bring them to our little dungeon and beat the shit out of them, right? And have sex with them, spank them, right? Or do they want wild animals, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because wild animals dominatrix, right? They want a snake or some gerbils, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we should get a tax break on gerbils and snakes and cats and dogs and wild animals, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they're exotic, you know what I'm saying? Especially like tigers and shit. We can ride them. We can ride a tiger. Have you ever rode a tiger? Have you ever rode a tiger? Well, I have. And riding tigers is fun, right? Or does she want more sex toys? Little whips, and, you know what I'm saying? Dildos and vibrators and little liquid ice creams and, you know what I'm saying? All kind of sex toys so she can dominate her people, right? Which one do she want? Y'all say sex toys? I see sex toys up in here. Sex toys. I'm gonna have. I want a whip. I want these aviator glasses. I want some glow. I want aviator glasses with a dildo attached to them, right? I want to know because these bitches breathe right here. Like, I'm like, can they breathe? They ought to be hollering some George Floyd. You out here some dumb. She the only one can breathe. This is fucked up. Like, why did I get the suit with no mouth on it? Huh? Why you got a mouth? Why your mouth is open? Why I'm the only one that got a suit? I'm from head to toe, but you got your ponytail out. You know what I'm saying? I got my shit in a ball. Thing look like something off the damn what do you call that? Black Panther movie? Come on, Blondie. All right, we got a couple of people saying wild animals, right? We got some sex toys up in here, sex toys, right? Sex toys. Okay, we're gonna see what these hoes trying to do. We're gonna see what these hoes trying to do. Let's see what these hoes trying to do.
Waste processing and disposal. I do, however, find it interesting that you will spend almost $1 million to hide your secrets down the drain. Hiding that condom I know. So,
Hey, bitch, don't be putting my business out in the street. Huh? So what? At Motel 6, they keep the light on for you and they keep the toilet water running. I can do
I
that.
propose that you use a quarter of that mill to support DOMs and subs in Broward County to build a dungeon created for us by us, the taxpayers and voting citizens.
This bitch want a dungeon. This bitch want a dungeon. Nobody on here thought a damn dungeon. These bitches want a damn dungeon.
In closing, do not let from doing your duty to take my demand. I look forward to spanking each and every single one of you at the new esteemed dungeon.
Bitch, is you Russian? You got an accent. I don't get spanked by no Russians. Now, if you Japanese or some shit up under there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck you is up under there. You know what I'm saying? If you Russian, you can't spank me. I don't want no Russian bitch spanking me because your hand's probably hard. You Russian bitches had it hard in your life. I don't want that. I want to know is your ass Japanese, Australian. I need to see your background. I don't need no Russian female spanking me on the ass.
You are dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
And happy holidays to you. Anyone else wish to speak? There being none.
They like, hell no. How can I go after that?
City manager, are there any that have dungeon? Okay, just thank you.
I thought there was one at the Sapphire.
No, please.
I know there were a couple of proposed clubs of a variety of natures from a couple of years ago. I thought they were mostly in District 2, though.
Mostly, we have a lot of things going on in District 2, but no, I don't think we have any dungeons. But
you got any dragons? You ain't got no dungeons, but you got any dragons, right? Now, this dude right here is a friend indeed, right? This dude is a friend indeed, right? He's a crackhead, right? He's a crackhead, right? But his father used to own a farm, and his father taught him how to drive farm trucks and construction trucks and stuff like that, right? And the dude fell hard on his times, right? And he got to smoking, and he lost all his ability, to work because the drug took over him, right? And he saw a friend, right? And his friend caught a flat tire, right? And he said, "You know what? I can help you change your tire," right? So he said, "You got a jack?" And his friend like, "Nah, I ain't got no jack," right? And they was asking people, "You got a jack?" Nobody had a jack. So his friend, him, right, came up with an idea. And he went over there and took a construction truck, one of the construction truck that, moves things, right? And he lifted up his homie car and they changed the tire, right? And then they lowered the car, after they changed the tire, he took the thing back and the police came and just happened to arrest him for stealing. But he didn't do nothing wrong. He was only borrowing the tractor or the thing, the crane or whatever, right? And he was only borrowing it. He didn't steal it. He was only borrowing it to help his friend change the tire. Is this a true story or not? Is he a true patriot or not? Like, did he get arrested because he showed a friend, hey man, I see you that you need a help. I'm finna steal this tractor and I'm gonna help you out, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how to drive a tractor. I may like a crackhead. I may like I'm down on my luck, but I grew up on a farm and on a construction site, and I know I drive everything. Huh? I can drive everything. Is it a true story or not? Did I make the shit up? Right? Or he just a crackhead that's got busted for some weird shit like exposing himself, right? Or, going into a little girl's bathroom, you know what I'm saying? Or doing some stuff perverted at 7-Eleven, right? Or did he rob an old lady of her dentures? Right? Give me your dentures, old lady. Right? He could have done something weird, right? He could have done something. He could have pretended like he was somebody black, right? You know what I'm saying, with a fake ID and tried to steal the SSI money or something like that. So he could have done lots of stuff, right? He could have been one of the world's dumbest criminals, tried to break into a store and called the police on himself and got himself arrested because he wanted to go to jail because he was sleepy and wanted something to eat, right? So he got himself arrested, right? He's like, "Oh man, I broke in the store, and I really got myself arrested, you know what I'm saying, because I'm really hungry and sleepy. I just need a place to sleep, so I broke in the store. I didn't really mean to do it," right? You don't know what is true. All right, let's see, is this story true or not? Let's see, is this story true or not?
Police say a man stole his excavator at a construction site to help change a flat tire.
It happened this behind grocery heading to the base, and they called these officers to detain that man you see there. And when they asked him why, he said, "Hey, I was just trying to help a friend in need."
No, I want to get out. I did nothing wrong, and they're taking me for no reasons. And I have a right to get out because I did no wrong.
Is that your heavy equipment?
Although the driver took out a fence to get the excavator across the street.
Like, is that your equipment? You didn't say all of that. I didn't do nothing wrong. Is that your shit? Hell, when Jesus told them people to go down there and untie that goat, was that Jesus' goat? Right? I just done something for a friend. Like they've done something for Jesus, I've done something for a friend.
One of the workers was actually impressed by his skills.
He just said that his dad taught him how to drive it. So he's a pro at it, he said, which I believe him. I mean, he's pretty good at driving it. He did minimal damage to the car.
He actually changed the tire, right? That's how good he was. He actually changed the tire, right? He's so good, he changed the tire for the dude with minimum damage. He didn't really dude was satisfied with him changing the tire. He actually used it well enough to change the tire and done minimum damage and took the shit back. Even though he took out a fence, he still done nothing wrong.
The best way to tire, but police get what in each his face.
Don't give him no charges, right? Don't give him no charges. Don't give him no charges right now. The last weird story of the week, right? These all happened this week, right? It'd be weird stories. I'll probably start doing more shows like this, right? I probably started doing more shows like this. I don't know. If I get more donations, I probably do more shows like this. But I had to do this show thanks to the people who donated yesterday. I had to come up with some crazy ass idea show, you know what I'm saying, for fun. And you know what I'm saying, that's not on the news and not about Valinsky and borders and all this sort of shit, you know what I'm saying? Take your mind away from all that for a couple of minutes and have some fun and with some news that is actual news that is funny as shit, right? I'll probably do more shows like this, right? Now, what is this crazy broad, right? What is this crazy broad done, right? Now, this crazy broad done something to one of her family members, right? Done something to one of her family members that's unspeakable. That's unheard of, right? That's unheard of. That I don't know that no mother, no wife, no daughter would do, right? No friend, no human being, no person with any kind of soul would do, right? Now, what did this grown ass woman do that was so scandalous? That was so treacherous. That was so evil. That's simply unheard of a person to do. And you see she's in jail. So whatever she's done, it has to be something criminal to it. Right? That it's not nothing where you just take a Facebook picture out of sorrow like this. This a case right here. Right? So what did this woman do? She's like a mother. She's like probably a good mother, right? She's like a good wife. She could be a good wife. Right? She's pretty, you know, a good intellectual woman, right? She looks like she has good grammar, good grade of good stature in life, right? What would this woman do? Huh? You think of yourself, right? Did she do this, right? Did she sexually assault her husband's girlfriend? Right? Did she find out her husband was cheating and say, fuck it, if you cheat, we all cheating. And happened to stalk the girl, you know, like on some Jeffrey Dahmer, right? And it was at a bar, right? And then, you know, put something in, little something in the Jeffrey Dahmer, right? Took her home and had her way with her, right? And said, two can play that little game. Then went home and said, hey, yeah, you know your little girlfriend? I fucked her too. I fucked your little girlfriend too. And here's the picture to prove it. Oh, I don't know this woman. Yeah, right. We both cheating. Here's the picture of you with her. I found out, and I fucked her too. Then the girl woke up like, oh, what happened? It felt like my little pussycat been getting licked on all night. Like, what's been going on? I don't feel right. Right? Okay. Or did she have sex with her underage son, best friend? Right? That happened that her son happened to come in the house one day, right? And he turned on the computer one day and saw his mama on porn with his best friend. Like, oh, I don't believe this. I don't believe this. And the son was so hurt, right? He called the police, like, man, this bitch up here fucking, teenage boys. Like, who is this? And how do you know? Like, I got the tapes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Done it a couple of times. This dude ain't nothing but 15 years old, and he's my best friend. Huh? And she's sad because she's sad and mad at the same time. That little son of a bitch. We could have talked this out. She didn't have to call the folks on me. We could have talked this out. She didn't have to turn them tapes in, right? I hope I go in front of Judge Ketanji Brown so I get a lighter sentence. Right? Did she do that? Right? Did she catfish her daughter? Right? Did she play games with her daughter? Did she like, you know what? I'm going to be on the computer. I'm going to play games with my daughter and pretend like I hate that bitch. right? And then I'm gonna love the bitch, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send her a hate mail and all sorts of stuff. Like, you ugly. I hate you. You know, you're fat. You're ugly. And the daughter had low self-esteem. And she's like, you know what, baby? You're going to be all right. You're beautiful. You're my little princess. What they call it, Munchausen disease, right? You're my little princess. The internet Munchausen disease. You're my little princess. You're so pretty. Don't let them get on the internet like that, right? And then it got so serious. She's like, I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna find you. I'm going to cut your guts out. I'm going to do it. So, because I guess the emotion she wasn't scaring her enough because of wearing off. Like, oh, she just called me ugly, and you call me beautiful. I'm over that. And she probably felt like, oh, I need to turn up then because I need her to feel more emotion. Like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna do your boyfriend. I'm gonna, like, oh my God, they got out of control. And the daughter called the police, right? And it just so happened there's an investigation, and it was the mama. The mama's like, oh, they snatched her wig off like on Scooby Doo, like you remember on Scooby Doo, right? Dun 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 dun. Like it's my mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Scooby Doo detectives busted, right? Or, right, did she go on a blind dating site, right? And her father, you know what I'm saying? She found out who her father was, right? And she used to hear her mother talk about her father all the time, right? And she one day she was gonna find him, right? She said she was gonna find him, and because she heard he was a good man, and you know what I'm saying, and all this other stuff. But she used to hear all kind of stuff her mom used to say about him and stuff like that. But she always thought he was a good man. She used to hear about it, you know what I'm saying? But she always used to hear a lot of bad things about him. But she found him one day. She found him. She finally found after all her searching. She found her father, her blood father, right? And what she done is she set up a blind date with her father, right? Because she wanted to see her father, right? She wanted to be a surprise, right? So she wanted to be a surprise, right? So she set up a blind date with her father, right? And they got to talking, you know what I'm saying, things like that. He got to, you know what I'm saying, talking about his daughter and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, he never met and all this other stuff, and and the woman like that, and he was still like a young, beautiful, to her, like a beautiful man, right? So she didn't say that, that's I'm your daughter, right? She went ahead with the blind date and had sex with her father, right? She had sex with her father, right? And then, right, to get back at her father, right, after she had sex with her, she claimed her father took the pussy, right? And they found out it was a lie. And they found out, that was his daughter, you know what I'm saying? She tried to get back with him like that. And they found out this broad really got psychological problems, right? So which one is it, right? Is it, right, sexual assault on a husband-girlfriend, has sex with an underage son's friend, right? Catfish her daughter, or blind date with her father. Which one did she go to jail for? What crime did she commit, right? All the rest of the story is bullshit. One of them is true. One of them is true. The rest of the stories is full of shit. The rest of the stories is full of shit. We're gonna go with sexual assault. Right, she caught her, you know what I'm saying? She caught the bitch slipping. And like, you know what? I gotta have that. I gotta have it. It must be good. It must be good. I'm gonna go with B. B is have sex with her underage boyfriend. And her and little son came up there and saw it and was so mad at her, like, you know what? For to get back at you, he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because he loved his mother. He like, I love my mama. I love my mama. Mama, I'm so hurt. This is my best friend. Like, you could have had sex with anybody in junior high. Why have to be my best friend? Anybody in junior high you could have had sex with. Somebody go with one. Somebody go with I'm going to have sex with my husband's mistress. You know what I'm saying? I'm psycho like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm so hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it. I'm going to embarrass him. I'm going to tell him. This is how I'm going to let him know I know he's cheating on me. I'm not going to surprise him and say, I know you're cheating on me. I'm going to show him the girl and say, I fucked her too. right? But the husband, like this, thought the girl was asleep. She didn't know the girl was drugged, and the wife was taking pictures, like ta-ching, ta-ching, taking pictures of the girl while she was drugged on the bed, right? The husband just started, you know what I'm saying, like they finally admitted, you know what I'm saying. Then it came out a little while later, she got raped, and boom, right? We'll go with that. I have no coincidence. Me neither, but I'm having. You don't know. What about, okay? What's one that left? What's one left? You said the blind date. What about, okay? Catfish her daughter, right? Catfish her own daughter. Set a profile up, right? She in the living room texting her daughter in the bedroom, stressed out and shit. You know what I'm saying? When her daughter comes and she closes the computer down, and she's like, "What's wrong?" You know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, they call me evil. Like, come here, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful." And it got so crazy. You know what I'm saying? The police like, you know what? I never heard no shit like this in my life. Somebody catfishing their own daughter on some damn what do you call that? Munchausen disease shit. Somebody catfishing their own. Who does that? Who catfish their own damn daughter? That is wrong of that person to catfish their own damn daughter. Let's see what it is, right? Let's see what this crazy woman done.
A bizarre case of a mother accused of cyber stalking her own daughter. The Michigan woman is now facing felony charges, and Trevor Alt is here with more. Trevor, the motive is still a mystery this morning.
It is, Cecilia. There's no confirmed motive, but there are some theories being floated up by prosecutors. One that's saying this is something like cyber Munchausen's by proxy, where essentially they're making their child feel bad so that the child comes to them for comfort.
Nobody picked that. Nobody picked that one. Child Munchausen disease. Make your daughter feel bad so you come to you for comfort.
But whatever the cause, these allegations are extensive and they are incredibly alarming.
Even when we realized that it wasn't a kid, we weren't expecting that it would be a parent.
This morning, a startling story out of Michigan. Prosecutors accusing a mother of catfishing and harassing her own daughter. Authorities allege Kendra Licari secretly sent her daughter and daughter's boyfriend thousands of hateful texts and messages for months.
We had tens of thousands of text messages, and whether they were messages that were just to her daughter.
That bitch had too much time in her hand. Tens of thousands. That's hate mail, right? Why they should have reported her to the FBI. That is hate mail for your ass. Tens of thousands to her and her boyfriend for Munchausen disease. That she needed some attention.
Some of her daughter's friends, and the digital footprint was just insane.
According to prosecutors, Licari's daughter first received these messages in early 2021, with Licari and the daughter's boyfriend's parents then reporting it to officials at their school, who later referred the situation to law enforcement. But the messages allegedly continued, and investigators claim this spring they discovered Licari was the source when they traced the messages back to her.
When they informed us later in the spring that they were suspecting that it possibly was her, it shocked all of us. I think everybody involved.
Authorities allege Licari used software to hide the origin of the messages, using several numbers and area codes, even allegedly trying to make it look like her daughter's classmates were behind it all.
You had a lot of time on your hand to do all that. Come up with you should have worked for the government. You sending codes and signals and WhatsApps and making it seem like it's other people's phone. Like if you was doing all that, like you could have helped her with a music career or something. Like you had too much time on your hand. You hacking and cyber hacking your daughter and cyberbullying your daughter. Thousands of messages from people, classmates, and different apps and different modems and different places. This is worse than 007. Inspector Mama. Like this is a bad case. You worse than a jealous girlfriend. Like I don't know, or a stalking boyfriend. Like one of them boyfriends who don't want to let the relationship go, huh? Or one of them girls who want to have some closure. Just tell me why. You are hurt. Like you see all this for her daughter, so she can feel bad and come to her for comfort. Thousands. She must have got addicted to it.
in doing so, it would shield her and kind of cloak her identity or her digital identity. But eventually we were able to see that her IP address was popping in and out right before and right after these messages were going through.
Lakari is facing 5 charges, including stalking a minor and obstruction of justice. She was released on $5,000 bond. Police documents show when confronted with the evidence, she admitted the messages came from her.
Like, how you gonna go back and and cook your daughter dinner? Like, how you gonna go back? Like, how you gonna look your daughter in the eye after that? Like, is your daughter gonna go back home? Did she go to a foster home? You stalking your daughter and all this other shit? Like, you abusing a minor and all this other shit? Like, I mean, they gonna release you to your daughter? Like, is this safe to be at home? You that obsessed with your daughter and her boyfriend, right? Like you catfishing your daughter with harass and hate mail? That they got to track you down? The police, the FBI, she had to report it to her school? Right? This is dangerous. Like, how you gonna, like, that's a cold look in the morning when you wake up and you don't fix your daughter breakfast. You gotta look in the eye and say, nice day at school. Or she come home and you say, how was your day? Like, this is gonna be a messed up relationship for the rest of this girl's life. If you ever was to go back, they gotta send this girl somewhere else and get some mental help. Like my mother tried to get look, my mother mental condition made me have a mental condition. Like, now I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I got stalked and I was fucked up, right? Emotionally, because all this hate mail. Then I find out it was my mama. I'm fucked up. like the person who I ran and told all this stuff on to, and the person I comforted in was the person that caused it. The person that I confide in with all my pain is the person that dished it out. Like hell yeah, I'm messed up in the head. Who wouldn't be? I'm messed up in the head. I'm messed up in the head. Right? So let me get up out of here. But like I said, I want to thank. I wasn't supposed to do this. Hold on. Wait.
She and her attorney said they have no comment at this time.
Now, Lakari is facing 4 felony counts, which each carry the possibility of several years in prison. According to investigators, these messages were first reported to the school when Lakari was working there as a basketball coach.
She was working at the school as a basketball coach, right? This is the crazy. That's the crazy. That broad is crazy, right?
Such an alarming story.
But once again, right, like I want to thank the people who donated, who made this show possible. Because, like I say, I was gonna go on Patreon. So what I'm going to do, I guess people on my Patreon want me to release that Barack Obama skit. So I'm going to release that Barack Obama skit because I'm going to put the people who donated name up in there. So I'll add a little bit more to the Barack Obama skit, right? And I'm going to put the people who donated names up in there, and I'm going to release it to Rumble tomorrow, right? The Barack Obama skit everybody talking about on Patreon. So I guess that's the #1 skit. So thanks everybody who donated yesterday to make this show possible. You know what I'm saying? And hey, if I get some more donations, I'm gonna come back and do another live show like this tomorrow, another game show like this tomorrow, like only I can do, because like I say, I'm a comedian. I'm funny. Right? We can do some more weird news or some more game show or some more shit like this. You know what I'm saying? If we can get them donations up. You know what I'm saying? Either, you know what I'm saying, do Cash App, PayPal, or hitting that Patreon like some of these people did. You know what I'm saying? Either way is cool. PayPal, Cash App, or Patreon. Subscribe to that Patreon for $5 if you can't do the big donation. You know what I'm saying? Get that $5 a month, and that'll help a dude out. Because, you know what I'm saying, once I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to do something new with the channel. So, like I say, I'm trying to get them donations up on that Patreon, and people are subbing to that Patreon and watch some uncensored videos. And I'm going to be putting Zelensky up there tomorrow. I'm going to be putting Zelensky ass up there tomorrow. Where we at? I'm doing that right now. Where we at on Zelensky, right? I'm doing Zelensky right now. But it's going on Patreon because, like I said, it's going to be a raw. Hold on. This is going to be raw. Where we at? Open. Do I want to save this? Do I want to save this skit? No, I don't want to save it. It ain't nothing to save. I don't need to save it. I don't need to save it. I ain't going to use it again. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let me see. I'm working on the Zelensky skill. I'm working on the Zelensky for Patreon, right? I'm working on Zelensky right here. I'm working on Zelensky.
Here's what he said. The activities of those politicians aimed at division or collusion will not succeed, but will receive a harsh response.
A harsh response, right? Zelensky, right? Let's see right here. What I put right here. Working on Zelensky for Patreon.
On Thanksgiving, President Trump told Fox News, why should we give money to a country that's known corrupt?
Need the United States to show leadership and give Ukraine the air defense system. Believe me, it's not even nearly into the civilian infrastructure, schools, hospitals, universities, homes of Ukrainians.
It's a very corrupt country. I mean, I love the people in Ukraine. I know Ukrainian people, they're great people, but it's known as being the third most corrupt country in the world.
We have two key financial needs of the country. That's $38 billion to make up for the deficit of our budget for next year.
That's not true.
And other $17 billion that were verified by the World Bank and needed to rebuild the critical infrastructure.
That's it.
We would really like pull aside.
We would like to support. We would like to support. I really like to support the state aside. Hold on, let me see what this clip about right here. This going on Patreon. This going on Patreon right here. This going on Patreon right here. You know, I be doing the research.
School teacher named Borodko was caught on tape ranting about corruption, and this monologue goes viral. President. Not only successful comic, but also Ukraine's most successful producer. He had a fancy office in Kiev with a panoramic view of the city. He bought a 15-room villa in Tuscany, one that he never declared during his presidential campaign.
If that's true, then that is perhaps illegal. But there isn't really a huge smoking gun here about Volodymyr Zelensky engaging in illegal activity.
By 2012, long before Crimea happened, Zelensky was sitting on some $15 million.
The thing is, though, is that all these arrangements with offshore companies, huge wealth and so on, completely clash with the image on which he got himself elected, which was the image based on this fictional character that he played in the sitcom of a man of the people who becomes president precisely because he's so sick of the elite and their vast wealth hidden abroad in offshore.
He did not lose much by cutting off ties with Russia. But he made immense gains in terms of his popularity. Soon, Zelensky started work on his most successful show, a sitcom called Servant of the People. He played a high school teacher named Golo Borodko, who was caught on tape ranting about corruption, and this monologue goes viral, and he becomes president.
When I had a meeting with Mr. President Trump, and he said about that free Ukraine, I told him very honestly, and I was very open with him. I told him that we fight with corruption.
Golo Borodko sets out to chart his own path. He surrounds himself with old friends instead of the old ruling class. He appoints inexperienced people to office. Turns out all of this could have been a campaign announcement spread over 3 seasons.
We fight with this, fight each day, but please stop to say that Ukraine is a corrupted country, but because from now it's not true.
The show ran from 2015 to 2019. In the final hours of 2018, Zelensky announced that he would run for office.
In my today's life, what I did, all money I have, I've got it with my talent. That's it.
Volodymyr Zelensky is a native Russian speaker. His career as comic was all about depicting past presidents in a bad light, be it Viktor Yushchenko, Viktor Yanukovych, or Petro Poroshenko.
Oh, that's gonna be a good skit right there. That's gonna be a good skit because I got the big Donald Trump up in there. You know I got the big Don up in here. Oh, play.
Trump refused to invite Zelensky to the White House for a show of solidarity that the new Ukrainian leader so desperately wanted.
Huh? So desperately wanted. Well, he ain't gonna get it for Donald Trump. He's not gonna get what he desperately need from Mr. Donald Trump, damn it. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna get that from Donald Trump.
Religious organizations with links to Russia. He made the comment.
They say, look, right here, right? They say he got dictator. Look.
General prosecutor because he
right. He getting rid of people, right?
references videos from war zones, sharing meals.
We're right here.
More popular than even U.S.
This right here.
He has banned 3 TV stations in Ukraine. Observers say.
Oh, here, right here. This right here.
He has banned 3 TV stations in Ukraine. Observers say, just like Putin, Zelensky too may be seizing power from the oligarchs only to strengthen his own personal authority.
Woo! Wait, and I got the oligarchs up in here.
More corrupt business people in Ukraine who have not been prosecuted.
Woo! I got them up in the oligarchs up in here. Then I got the shit with Joe Biden done up in here today. I got the shit I'm gonna put up in with the Joe Biden and him up in here with the speeches today. Right? And then I got him up in Congress today. I'm finna put all that up in there. All that up in there. I'm finna catch him in all these lies and all this begging for money. You know what I'm saying? Then I got some more Donald Trump I'm finna put up in here. You know what I'm saying? So if you're on my Patreon, get ready for this skit tomorrow. It's gonna be another uncensored video. And if you're not on my Patreon, you better go to my Patreon, right? You better go to my Patreon because, like I say, I can't put that. What I'm gonna say on here, I can't put it on YouTube. So you got to go on Patreon. I'm going to force you to go on Patreon if you want the uncut and raw comedy. If you want this comedy right here, this PC comedy fun too, though. This is kind of fun too, though. I like doing it. It's kind of fun. You get a chance to do more comedy, tell more jokes and shit, you know, story tell and make up shit on the fly. I made up all them stories on the fly, just making up shit on the fly. That shit was good and it was fun. I mean, some of that shit is good for when I do go on stage. It's like good practice, you know what I'm saying? So that was good workout, you know what I'm saying? Making up stories and the timing, and, you know what I'm saying? Making jokes and coming up with jokes and scenarios in my head as I go along and shit. That shit was fun. That was freestyle comedy off the bat, off the dome. You know how many people can do that off the dome? Put on the whole show on the dome. Had you sons of motherfuckers food, huh? Had you sons of motherfuckers food, right? Y'all like, what story should I go with? Should I go with this one? Should I go with that one? No, you know what? I don't know. No, I'm going to see. No, it's true. No, it's false. No, you know what? I don't know. That's a tough one. This nigga lies so good. This nigga lie so good or tell the truth so good. One or the other. Because the truth sounds just as good as the lies. And look, and if you want to donate, like I said, you want another show like this, you know what I'm saying? Be like the people that donated, right? You know what I'm saying? And I can do, like I said, I'm gonna release what you call it already, right? You want to put your name, you want me to put your name in the Barack Obama skit? Where we at? Was the Barack Obama up in here? I can't show all the Barack Obama, right? I can't show all the matter of fact, I can't show none of the Barack Obama. I can't show none of Barack Obama. Okay, save changes. Okay, this go here, right here. Boom, boom. Go to here. Boom, boom. I know where to go. Boom. Do I got a little Obama up here? Do I got a little Obama in my life? I think this is the Obama right here. Is this Obama right here? I think this is Obama right here. I'm going to release this tomorrow. Is this Obama right here? If it's not, if it's that other one, I have to hurry up and cut it off. If it's the other one, I don't know.
You want to see a real freak show?
Oh, no. Can't play that one. Can't play that one. Where the one at? Where the Obama at? Damn it. Is this the Obama right here? That's not Obama. I don't know where the Obama at on here. It's supposed to be down here somewhere. It's supposed to be down here somewhere. Is this Obama? Let me see this Obama. Is this Obama? Is this Obama? Come on, Obama. Is this Obama? Wait a minute. Is this Obama? Come on, is this Obama? We're trying to say this Obama. We're trying to give people a sneak preview of Obama tomorrow. And they don't want to come through. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Now all of a sudden they want to freeze. On the Obama. See, now all of a sudden, oh, there you go. Nope. We ain't going there. We're going here. All of a sudden they want to freeze. On the Obama.
If it was a gay mass,
Here you go, little Obama. Let me see if I can play 2 minutes so I can pause it.
guy for the gay agenda in America, it would be Barack Obama.
If you look at the history of countries around the world, when you start treating people differently,
Oh no, come on! I got to get up out of here because my
not
pause
because
ain't
of
working. My pause is a
any
setup.
harm they're doing anybody, but because they're
This
different.
setup. I got to get
Well,
up out
every
of here.
country around the world don't play that different shit.
Hey, wait a minute.
Nairobi is getting a facelift. The government has been sprucing up the capital city, preparing to host business leaders and presidents from around the world. But the buzz on the streets is all about President Obama's visit.
And his promotion of gay rights.
We gotta get up out of
Obama
here.
visited the East African nation as a U.S. senator, but never as president. His father was from Kenya.
They got a board mission on this video right here because that pause button ain't working fast enough for me to, but I'm gonna release that video tomorrow. Gotta put that pause button. Jerome in the house, watch your mouth. Jerome in the house, watch your mouth.